Welcome back. Of course, I forget that my record button is also the walk button. I guess I could just go and... Oh, never mind. I just need to check the recording, because I am paranoid. I am the embodiment of paranoia! Assisting this weaver could be the beginning of a whole new adventure. An adventure, yes. That's a spot of bother over at the Weavers Guild. We could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the works began completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a viper, of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you... What the fuck was that? Could you help head to the guild and smooth things out? And those who are confused at why I decided to do this while I was in the middle of the main story, if you haven't seen me before, I don't work logically no more. Brain stopped working. I checked out when the stars began. The only thing I haven't done, and what's that? Bottled fantasy? Hold up. What's going on over here? Tell me of your bottled fantasies, old man! This wasn't here last time I was in Ulda. Asia. Hey, well, hello there, lad. Yes, make some easy kill. You need only deliver a file of my wares to guesstimate. I'll make it worth your while. Is this one of those swindlers I'm supposed to report? Why ask me? Heavens no, this is a perfectly legitimate job, and I would never lie to you. It's simple, isn't it? Isn't in my nature. Now that we understand each other, take this to the gladiator waiting on the steps of Nald. Once he received his dues, bring them straight back here and registered. I will know if you're even a guild short. God, I haven't heard that music in a long time. Insulated intelligence. You'll never go back. One of those don't seem right. What the fuck is this? Insulated intelligence. Oh! That's for the monk. My brain had to work there for a second. Good day to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher around the edges. Someone who has seen his fair share of action. Could you tell me what prey worth hunting in these parts? I have no idea what he's talking about. I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now it's time for him to pay. It's as though we're taking a cross purpose. Likewise, I don't understand what this fellow is being so difficult. All I'm asking for is the outfit I order and the name of some critter worth killing. Maybe I ought to explain from the beginning. I am from Dawntrail, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. You've been there, I reckon. Then you must have seen others who wield the dual blades, or vipers, as we traditionally known. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all that fighting and long days on the road ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckon it was high time I got my new get-up with spoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you insistent that I choose my prey? Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we vipers do business. Appears that weavers doesn't need any. So weavers prefer more conventional forms of compensation. Conventional. That's so. So you're saying they want something else instead? Payment comes suture with the skill and martial materials required, and gil preferably. Oh, don't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely you countrymen traded in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you vipers far removed from society to be unaware of such concepts? Of course, we know that what money is. We aren't no bumpkins, but when it comes to requiring goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans and the like, which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If your only form of pony is slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thailand reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly, a lot of heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Deal concerning the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain. You should count yourself lucky. Still, I hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. I ask of your friend, I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called viper at work will be an enlightening experience. The name's Keshawa. Pleased to meet you. This creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you to begin there. I forgot how much reading there was! Okay, sip of Nald. Well, if you're wondering what's going behind the kitty picture, people talking about PvP. I don't remember this side of town being so dark before. Face wear? Give me my glasses. This is taking forever. Maybe I really was too good to be true. Mysterious liquid. This elegant glass bottle is generously filled to the top, though with what? You can't say. Thank you, sir. I've been waiting for what felt like an age. But finally, it's here. My miracle drought. Oh, do you not know what this is? This, my friend, is a vial of the mysterious brew called Fantasia. I know. I've used one or two of them. But that was actually... I used it by accident the first time. Because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. All I really did was change my eye size. And then I had to get another one to change my eye size back. I made my eyes go big, and then I made them go back to the way they're supposed to be. Legend states that a drink can drink it before laying down, for the evening wakes a new man or woman. My Coliseum debut is coming up, and I'm terribly nervous, so I thought this medication might bestow me with the self-confidence I lack, and a chiseled, muscly body besides that. I can't wait to show off in my sublime. Take this to the medicine merchant with my compliments. Now, if you excuse me, I'm off to make my dreams come true. Oh, and the one that I have that Crew has, that is from when I got subscribed for a long enough time that it worked. Oh, he loaded in quickly this time. Good, you're back, and with my payment I expect. Another sack of coin, a heavy bag of gil happily offered for a little bottle of medicine called Fantasia. Here you go. Your last skill accounted for. I knew you'd be right for the job. Now for your payment. But what's this? Oh god, we've created another Mandeville! A friend of yours, I can't say I recognized him. My client? You mean that little Lawfell gladiator? Who's to say? I have no way of proving the man was indeed my client. But if it were at your custody, I believe I can spare you a file for your own experimentation. No. I'll add it in the pack with the other one. Now my business here is done. We will meet again someday, though whether we recognize one another is less certain. I'm just glad Crew hasn't drank mine already. Because you do get one in the story after enough progress, but I can't remember what it was. But still, I've never seen that quest before, so that was new. Your potion made a lot of fell into a mandeville. What have you done? You're gonna make too many inspectors. So this is Camp Drybone, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, ready to hunt? There's someone dead behind you. What's to look for? Ah, let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction. No need, the Weaver's friends told me plenty. All I gotta do is track down the beast, which is a Viper's specialty. That looks familiar. It went from after traders carrying tailors' materials, both of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too nasty to me. So I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had its eyes on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the position of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce what a critter's made its lair after you've done all that. Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking too. Must be wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. Nothing left to carve. That's that. So, you like the show? Don't play coy. I see you're intrigued. But before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Have you ever heard of a Dawntrail Viterol? Viterol? That not, well, there are rare breeded beasts that wields all kinds of powers. They got no right having a threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespans and natural abilities, they have dubbed the Tyrants of Dawntrail. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's gotta beat the Vero Vidal, and that someone is us, the Vipers. You know, I met a fair few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're a cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I could teach you on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Vero Vidal that made its way to yours, yeah? What do you say? Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will ya? Your stone looks weird. Let's head on back to Ul'dah and tell the Weavers fellas we're squared. The journeys give you time to consider my offer. I will be doing the Viper storyline for its own episode. But I'm not doing it now because, you know, I need to level up the class. So how's everybody doing? I just stubbed the side of my foot against the speaker. You shall be avenged, Pinky Toe. I'm just scratching. I is itchy! I just gave our Weaver friend the good news, and he handed over this set of fancy duds as promised. Gotta say, it was worth the trouble. So, about my offer, you ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this here soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you got the knack for it, our skills can be yours too. I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess the fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it all on for size, and let me get a look at you while you're at it. Yep, goodbye. I'll get to you in about 10 hours. Take me to there. What? I swear. Huh. So that's what they were talking about. Interesting. First off, Dark Knight. Yes, I know how Dark Knight plays. I've played it for 2 years. Though the bar seems to have been moved. Yeah, okay. Where were I going again? Right. I need to send this to... I summon thee! Here you go. I just learned recently I could do this. It's only taken me since... I don't know how long. You know I'm naked. Vipers engage enemies mainly through the use of 3-step combos. Their primary combo being with the Steel Fang or Dread Fang. The third step can end with one of several weapon skills, each of which grants an effect to strengthen the different combo ending actions. To reach these actions will require the use of specific combo routes. The glow of Viper sight blades correspond with the outlining of hotbar icons to indicate the next step in the combo. Follow these indications and help to ensure the use of combos that finish with a straightened attack. Okay, HUD layout. Not light out. Oh, this barely does not fit. Why? Why? Okay, I'll just have to do it that way. I forget how you make new set. There we go. I don't think I have anything. Oh no, I do have some equipment. It'll be fine with some intelligence. He's gonna be the smartest in the fair. Level 60, level 60, level 50. Here we go. There's a ring of aiming. So 240 or 270. Let's get him the 271. There we go. And the Dark Blade was... Okay. Nope, 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 not that. Carpinko! Oh, I should probably go to portraits. What? What happened to all my portraits? Did something change? I need to do this now, or it'll bother me. And then we have Viper, which I'll mess with in my free time. The Black Shroud. They are in Lugrodania. I should say somewhere in New Gradania. I do not know exactly, because I forgot. Is it over here? Ah! It is! Yay! A cheerful hearing is at the end of his tether. Matron, help me. One more complaint this day, and I swear I'll pull out this gun, I swear. Not even the younglings will be safe. Forgive me for my rambling, but please tell me you haven't come to make a complaint. I'll have you know my evening's going swimmingly. I haven't. Is something amiss? Well, I should warn you that a Moogle has been making a nuisance of himself here in Gridania. The palmed pest has been harassing adventurers in an attempt to rope them into some painting endeavor. Despite the lack of interest, he refuses to give up. You are an adventuring sort, are you not? If so, you would be wise to give that Moogle a wide berth. Unless you are the artistic adventurer sort. I used to do stuff, and then with age, my hands got to the point where I can no longer really do stuff. I can't even write anymore. Well, I can. But then again, people will say that I didn't know how to write to begin with. I suspect he's still loitering in the Azerite Plaza if my tale has piqued your interest. But yeah, I used to draw a lot when I was younger. But yeah, but as I was getting older, my hand, my writing hand was starting to hurt, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse as I was getting older. So I can't really draw or write anymore. Well, I can write, but as everybody can tell you, my writing is not. My writing is less writing and more drawing at this point. Well, my less. Yeah. You there, Kabu! How would you like to do some paintings? Ordinary paintings, mind you, magic paintings where your works come to life, your imagination the limits. I already do that with summons. It's also been years since the last time I've painted. Ah, Kupu nuts, why won't anyone give me a chance? They could do so much good with the power of pictomancy. You had me at magic painting. I might be interested in learning more about pictomancy. What did you say, Kupo? You're not playing my palm, are you? You wish to know more about pictomancy, truly? I've been trying to figure out how to paint with fish this entire time I've been playing this game. I still don't know how. Hooray, hooray, the name's Kupopo, and I'm extremely pleased to meet you, Kupo. I am the inheritor of a Pictomancer's soul crystal, and I seek a creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. History lesson is in order. Pictomancy was conceived after the 1500 years ago in the dust of the 5th Austral era. Where other schools of magic that originated during that period, such as black and white, are expressions of the caster's will, Pictomancy relies on something even more abstract, the imagination. Question. Was it the 5th or the 6th that had... No, it would have been the 5th. What about scholars? What about the scholars tree? Don't think I didn't catch that. There was a 3rd school of magic during that time. They may have all been turned into tonberries, but they still existed. Don't make me bludgeon you with a book! By channeling ether into a concept held in their mind's eyes, a pictomancer can give form to the formless. Like I said, you can do the same thing with summoning. It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around. I know, and that's precisely why the great Archon Realm, founder of pictomancy, incorporated the painter's tool into our art. A gifted artisan as well as a mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wielded ether like a paint to give shape to her imaginings. In this way was pictomancy born, a magical discipline unlike any other Kupo. Now Realm was a charitable soul and never ever used her power for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. During the War of the Magi, Realm traveled the land and saved countless people with her pictomancy, and it was for those deeds she earned a place among the 12 Archons. So how about it? Would you like to take up the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say, a Realm reborn? I summon Carbuncle! Large form! Sick 'em! Alright, Carbuncle is pacified now. We will get you fixed one day! Carbuncle will rip out the throats of their enemies again. One day. Wonderful, Kupo. Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I have only one soul crystal, however, I must ensure that I entrust it to the right person. Therefore, before I grant you this dazzling opportunity, I require that you attend a job interview. Seek me out at the Caroline Canopy, and be sure to come prepared with your fanciest, pictomanciest answers for my flurry of very professional questions. Can't I just harvest Kupo nuts and give them to you? Actually, I have a whole bunch of Kupo nuts. Why do I need to harvest them? My bag's full with them. Here's some Kupo nuts. I have about... How many hundred do I have? I have 299. Oh, a bit of slowdown. Oh, there you are. I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel or any home to speak of. For that matter, such is the life of an itinerant Moogle Kupo. I haven't a guild to my name either, so I can't order us tea and biscuits. But we can avail ourselves of a table. Let me paint the pretty pictures. Let me make Big Moogle be big happy. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce this interview commenced. Kupo, let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? I am Zedman Magic. It's a fine name. Well met, Zedman Magic. Right, on to the next question. Why do you consider your... What do you consider your primary vocation? Defender of the Weak and Champion of the Realm. I'm between jobs at the moment. I am an adventurer through and through. Very good, very good. Adventurers are known to be a helpful lot. Ever ready to aid those in need. You're the ideal temperament for a pictomancer, Kupo. And moving along to the next question. How would you rate your artistic ability? My stick figure drawings are second to none. About average, perhaps. I am a master of the arts. I am fully leveled up in 3. I am master of the arts. Excellent, Koopa. What a Pictomancer's most vital asset is their vivid imagination. It certainly wouldn't hurt to have some skill. Speaking of imagination, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word Moogle. Furry little shites. Fluffiness and fun. Yes, from the fluffy fur to the merry mannerisms, I can fairly see the Moogle in your mind, wheeling winsome in the air. Yours is a rich imagination, Koopa. Now the next question is very important. Someone in trouble, what do you do? That is indeed a prudent approach, Koopa. If I might ask a follow-up question, can you share an excellent example of when you approach a soul in distress? Come again, a hearer who's been with complaints about my pictomancy pitches. Oh dear, that's rather disheartening, Koopa. But this isn't about me. What's important is that you are not want to ignore the plight of others. Willingness to serve a greater purpose and emulate Archon's realm's example is the key to becoming a truly talented Pictomancer. Having considered your words, I'm thrilled to report you're past my interview with Flying Colors, Koopa. I'm certain you will bear our legacy admirably. I deemed you worthy of the Soul Crystal, however, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached, a bit of emotional baggage too. Oh, is it alive? It won't be the first one. The Sorcerer's Soul Crystal also had a fairy in it. So this isn't going to be the first living soul... Actually, I think all the Soul Crystals are living, now that I come to think of it. Except for my Blue Mage one. A baby. It has... I still need to transfer much more knowledge into it. It currently baby. Soul Crystal will live yet, though. It will become full Soul Crystal when I give it to someone, and over the generations, it then will become alive. You see, several moons ago, I got into a trouble argument with my best friend. We were out, went our separate ways, and not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, try to reconcile more than anything, so if we hear aught about her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. If you're still willing to train as a Pictomancer with this condition in mind, then the Soul Crystal is yours. Say the word, Koopa. Let me draw the pretty pictures! So you still wish to be a Pictomancer in full acceptance of my condition? Then as promised, I bestow upon you the Soul Crystal. To help you get started, I prepared a full set of equipment. Hopefully it fits, Koopa. What we do with paint, Summoner does with Eva! But then again, you need the blueprint to do it with the... But in theory, you could do it with your mind's eye, but... it probably would not end up so well. But in theory, it should work. I don't know in practice. But I'm ready to go Kirby in this. Thanks. I hate this outfit. I look like an Easter egg. Pictomancers enshrewd the staff for a brush and painting their imaginings upon a canvas and bring them to life through magic. By utilizing the creative canvas and weapon canvas and the landscape canvas, a variety of effects can be produced. Creature motifs are painted on the creature canvas and can be rendered to life through living muses. Simultaneously granting a distinction of the rendered motif resembles dedication of palm and distinction of wings creates a Moogle portrait along the execution of Mog of the Ages. Weapon motifs are painted on the weapon canvas and can be rendered to life through steel muse when a hammer is painted on the canvas. Striking moves can be performed along the execution of hammer stamp. Landscape or painted landscape canvas can be rendered to life through muse. When a stray star is painted on the canvas, star muse can be performed. Palette gauge. Where is this palette gauge you speak of? The palette gauge in white paint can be accumulated by executing certain etheric hue spells. Once your palette is significantly oh, there it is. I'm blind. It blended in with the wall. It's like, where is this? I can't see it. Ah, it's right in the middle over there. So it's stationed with ether. You can consume a portion of the palette's gauge to execute substance palettes, which will temporarily alter the properties of your ether hue spells, significantly enhancing them. Additionally, white paints can be spent to execute wholly in white. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Wrong one. Yeah. Domancer. Okay, equip earring. Equip necklace. Equip wrist. Good thing I have a full set of this. The reason why I have a full set is because, Blue Mage. Yeah, I got Goldsmith, Weaver, and Alchemist. I can create the canvases. I can print the canvases. And I can make the paint. Which I still wish to know. How do I make paint out of fish? But yeah, when I get to this, I'll be working. Okay, back to what I play as. Carbuncle! And yes, all my portraits are incredibly boring, as you can see. But yeah, that's going to be that for this episode. I'll see you all in the next.